Hey guys, Ryan here. I am the $7 an hour entrepreneur. This is chapter 2 on my money raising tidbits on how I raised nearly $2 million in about a year within our business, TechLock Solutions, from angel investors. It's important to know that there's a lot of different mechanisms of raising cash. Some are grants, some are angels, friends and family, institutional investors, VCs, etc., etc. No business is created the same. Often, many small businesses, which I highly recommend, and I know Mr. Mark Cuban recommends this too, is try to keep 100% ownership. When you start taking on outside money, there's a new set of rules and new set of responsibilities that come with raising cash. And it really ups the ante and ups the poker game. You're not just losing your money. If things don't work out, you're losing other people's money. And oftentimes, because you have usually a good network of people that love you, trust you, respect you. If you don't have any of those things, it's going to be hard to raise money, by the way. But if they know and they believe in you, oftentimes, and in my case, many people in my sphere of influence have invested in TechLock because they know my work ethic, they know my success, my past history of success, and I've just built up a good reputation in business over the years, and people trust me. That's probably the biggest thing in terms of reluctancy of people not knowing who you are. Are they worried about getting scammed? Whatever it may be. So, one of my points to raising cash and how I got there are a couple things. Have a rock solid presentation and spend gobs of hours refining your presentation, PowerPoint or Canva presentation, and making it bulletproof. The I's dotted and T's crossed, making great graphics, spend money on it. Now, I will tell you my little trick for all you other entrepreneurs out there. I've leveraged my VA in a phenomenal way to help build a world-class PowerPoint presentation with video and graphics and, animation and really make it pop. And we are always modifying, tweaking it, and rebuilding that. In fact, all my decks, I found this, she found, Christina, my lovely VA, a phenomenal resource out of Sri Lanka, a PowerPoint designer that did my deck for, I think, $85. I mean, just, instead of, what would take me probably 20, 30 hours of my time trying to poke through everything, I spent $100. Do that. Your time is well worth that investment. So that's one tip, having a rock solid, badass presentation that will articulate and convey your value proposition to get investors to write a check. The second thing is be really buttoned up on your numbers. Cash flow is king. I have, fortunately, a great finance person, but you can outsource consultants, whatever it may be. You need QuickBooks or financial documentation, subscription agreements. There is a ton of admin work that goes into raising money, and there's a lot of laws you have to abide by. So having somebody with that admin financial lens, even on a consulting basis, maybe a few hours a week as you're getting started, and as you grow and develop your business, you might want to bring them on more and more and eventually part-time or full-time, which is what we did. But having someone with that lens to ensure you are totally buttoned up on the administrative financial side and documentation side is imperative. And also, that's another great way to leverage your VA. My Christina, she sends out my subscription agreements. She manages all that paperwork. She makes sure that processes are being followed, cap tables are updated, et cetera, et cetera. So there's a lot of ways you can leverage a VA as well. And those are just two of my tips on raising money. Chapter 2 of the fundamentals. Great PowerPoint deck and having your finance and admin side of the house totally buttoned up. So any investor that wants to dig their heels in and look at your details of cash flow, cap table, subscription agreements, documentation, operating agreement, legal paperwork, which is a nightmare to do, a good VA has your back, but make sure that's all buttoned up and you'll be on your way to raising a bunch of money to start your business. Thanks.